So I am going to do an unboxing and first impressions. I'm not going to do the swatches today just because I'm trying to cut down on the length of the videos. It is now December and I want to have a little bit less work. I need to give my body a bit of a rest, and you know, it's not been an easy year for any of us, so I think I need that bit of more family time and less work, and that's what's going to be happening. I might also need to cut down from 3 to 2 videos, but I haven't decided. If I have time, I might just pop in and do a video anyway. But just to let you know, that will be the format for December, and I think first week of January or second week, depending, yeah, when the school starts, then it will go back to sort of the normal kind of schedule. So I will do a swatch out video separately for sure, so don't worry about that, but it will be kind of 2 separate videos rather than the all in one, and have like a super long video, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to share a few things I got with you the other day. Let me just take the packaging off. So I'm just going to go ahead and unwrap everything. Okay, so here are the goodies. Let me talk you through. Let's start with watercolors first. And basically, I have here 3 more Daniel Smith watercolors. All of these colors I have had in my mind for quite a while now, and I almost ordered a couple of them a few times and then went for other colors. So as time went by and I thought I still want them, so I decided to get them. So Duochrome Autumn Mystery is a color that I have been looking for a while, and last time that I was considering ordering it, I ordered the Bronzite Genuine, which has like a little sparkle to it. So this one is supposed to have that kind of beautiful peachy undertone, and it's got a shimmer to it as well. Perylene Maroon is a color I also had in mind for a little while, because if you know my kind of taste in colors or style in colors, then you will know that I love Naphthalene Maroon, which is basically similar in intensity, but it leans more towards a plum. So it's got that kind of not a purple, but like a how shall I say, more a purple wine kind of a color, burgundy type of a color. This is supposed to be more of a burgundy without the violet in there, and yeah, I want to try it as well. And Hematite Violet Genuine. Now Irit Landgraf, she introduced me to the other super long something burns colored hematite something genuine color by Daniel Smith, which I absolutely fell in love with. It's one of the like super most beautiful granulating colors from Daniel Smith, I think. And then the other one is the Hematite Violet Genuine, so I decided to try that one as well. And like I said, I will swatch them out in a separate video. This is just sort of to let you know what I got here. Now a couple of Ecolines. You can see I haven't bought anything new in the sense of a supply or a brand. These are things that I know they're solid, they're good, they work all the time. So Daniel Smith watercolors, Ecoline, they're more of a dye watercolor rather than pigment watercolor. And then Sennelier Oil Sticks, which you have seen me grow my collection of these sticks, so we'll get there in a bit. So I got a couple more colors from Ecoline. So the Mahogany color, as it was recommended by one of my viewers, along with the Sepia, which I ordered last time, but then the Mahogany was out of stock, so I was really happy to see it was in stock again, and so I got a little bottle here and I can't wait to try it. I have a feeling it's going to be somewhere between the sepia and the reddish brown, which I got last time. Then I also decided to give it a go and get a grey. I think I want to add grey color to my color palette. Now, it sort of would work really well with pinks. Greys and pinks go quite well together, and for the winter month, I'm just changing up my color palette slightly, adding a few colors and swapping things around. Another color which I thought I wasn't sure how it's going to turn up was the gold. So the reason I like Ecoline Liquid Watercolors is because they're dye-based, so they have no pigment settling at the bottom at all, and they're completely transparent. They're super vibrant. You can get them from really, really dark, intense colors to really, really light colors, and they just work beautifully. So when it comes to gold, obviously it's a different thing, so I didn't know what to expect. Now, keeping in mind, I also ordered their white a while ago, and that's really it's got a thick consistency, and it's quite different, obviously, to these colors. So it's got like a more of a creamy texture. So I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what shade it would be because it's hard to tell. But oh my gosh, this is so pretty. From the color, it reminds me. Let me just get that palette quickly. I have no idea where I misplaced my Finetech gold watercolor palette. I can't find it in the drawer where it should be. So it reminds me one of the golds colors. So again, this is just looking at the bottle. I haven't played with it. I haven't swatched it out. I haven't tried it. But there you go. It's quite sort of gloopy. So it looks really interesting to me. It says here that you can sort of, you know, use it to maybe with one of those kind of dip pans, is what it says here on the side. But again, I haven't tried it, so you can use them in different ways. Anyways, that's something I will be swatching out too, of course. And then finally, I added 3 more colors of the Sennelier Oil Sticks. And so let's see, this one is the Burnt Sienna, which I want to see. I mean, you know, I love burnt siennas. I have it like in, you know, different watercolors. I've got it in the Ecolines. I've got burnt sienna everywhere in acrylic. So I thought, of course, I have to get one of those. I think it might have been out of stock as well. And then which one else? I think this one was out of stock and it was back in stock this time. It's the Flash Ochre. So I have a feeling I will like it. It's this sort of pastel pink type of color. They blend so beautifully. Now, this one, I have a feeling, let's see, I didn't look into the, yeah. So it's got white in there, PW6, and then it's also got PY42 and PR101 in case you're interested. And so that means it will have that pastel kind of opaque look to it. And then this one, I somehow have a feeling it might be on a transparent side. So this is PBR23, PB29 and PY1 column 1, and that's the burnt sienna that I mentioned earlier. So let's see, that's the beauty of them as well, that some of them get quite transparent and some of them are more on the opaque side, and they're super fun to play with. And then the final color I ordered is olive green. Now let's see if I like this green, because there are a few greens that I'm leaning towards now, especially those kind of forest olivey greens for the month of winter. So they look really beautiful with pinks as well. So that's that. The final thing I was going to mention, in my previous video on Monday that you would have seen, I have played around. Let me just pull it out for you. I have played around and created this piece, and you might have noticed I forgot to mention as I was doing the voiceover, but I finally found something that works quite well with the Sennelier Oil Sticks in terms of smudging them without using the finger, and that is a little makeup sponge. Now it has to be one of those kind of smooth ones without you know, kind of texture, and they mimic the finger actually quite well. So I really enjoyed using that to create a nice soft smudging, and it was very similar to how it would work when I used the finger. And you can see I left some areas quite intense and dark, and then on the sides you could sort of mimic it a little bit. So these work really well, especially if you don't want to use fingers with oil paints, which I have been warned many times not to do, and it sort of seems to be a mixed opinion whether it's okay or not okay to do. I personally try to you know, avoid chemicals on my skin as much as I can. I wasn't really aware that they weren't good for you, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of happy now I discovered this, but of course it's sort of, I think, up to you how you use things and how you do create your art and what you feel more comfortable. But be wary, do your own research on things. But I just thought I'll let you know that I found something that works really well. Okay, so that's it for today. Thanks for watching and see you soon.